Hey Raul, this is Elijah. I know we spoke briefly earlier, and I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to even talk to me. I know you said that you guys do a lot of this stuff in house, so hopefully this will add tremendous value to you and help your team out. What I'm going to go over today are kind of some things I noticed that if you just corrected, you would increase substantially the amount of clients that you guys have. If that's your goal going forward. I know you have two different locations, so you got the San Diego location and you got the Orange County location, but this will be targeted towards the San Diego location. So expanding your business in the San Diego realm. So I'm going to cover, three different things. I'm going to talk about content, I'll talk about citations, and I'll talk about backlinks. And probably not in that order, but just as we come across and we dissect your page, which one comes up first in order to give you the best detailed information. So the first thing I'm going to start with is where you're ranked at and why. And you guys can actually use this tool too if you want to monitor your ranking. It's a little tool called Fat Rank, and all I did was search San Diego pavers, right? And then it tells me where you rank on Google based on that keyword right there. So you guys are ranked in 88, so that's obviously on page like 9, almost going into page 10 for San Diego pavers. And the reason being, I'm going to show you here shortly when I dive into the next tool that I use, is because you don't have the maximum amount of keywords that you could possibly get. So first I'll just take a look at your website, show you what's going on the front page. You know as well as I know probably already that as SEO techniques change because Google's algorithm changes, just like all the other platforms that we're working on, they change in order to try and give people what they really want to see or what they like. People today want to see video. So one of the first things I'd recommend, outside of the fact that I love that you got a lot of content on the website, like you have a lot of words, that means that people are reading something of value and Google will respect that. You should probably add a video to the front page of your website in order to help with conversions for people who come from checking your website out. If they make it to the 80th page to check you out for whatever keyword, all the way to becoming potential clients. And in addition to that too, although I can tell you have, although you don't have 1,500 words like Google really wants to see, you've got a decent amount of content on here. It easily contends with your competitors who are on the front page of Google right now. And I kind of wanted to show you their website just so you could see. So all I did was search San Diego pavers, which gets searched about 720 times a month. And the first company that comes out was SanDiegoPavers.com and then Pavers for Less. So then I checked their websites out, and to be honest, you've got more content than what they have. But if the optimization is what the optimization is should be, and I'll give you a little secret really quick because it'll probably help you guys out a little bit. Let me come down here and see if it'll let me do it. Here we go, save image as. When you're optimizing, this is 100% what you should be doing. What is the purpose of screencast? So like when people are searching it, the image is actually indexed with the proper text. So that's huge. So I should see do concrete. See, yep, do concrete pavers fade over time. So that's what they've gone through, and they've fully optimized the website. So they're getting some extra bukus for extra points for different things. And then the same thing for Pavers for Less here. If I check out to see if they've done the same thing, yep. Belgard walkways, Cambridge, whatever. Those aren't keywords, so they're actually missing out on clients for it. But whatever. They've got enough content on the front page of here that allows them to rank for San Diego pavers. So what we want to do is just come in and we just want to revamp that for you guys and make sure that that's something that's actually being done for you. So Rivercrest Road, San Diego, like, not that that's not a good word, but you want to make sure that your alternate text for these images is actually correct. It should be San Diego Fire Pit. Those are some freebies for you guys. Some extra freebies on top of what I'm already giving you. So that's where we want to go. We want to improve. You don't necessarily have to improve your content. You can add more content, and you for sure definitely be winning in the 1,500 to 2,000 words that Google wants you to have. But if you actually went on and made sure that your on-site images were optimized with actual alternate text or keywords, then you guys would get more ranking for it. So then I'm going to move you over to a little tool I call Ahrefs. I love this tool. It's like the best tool on demand to me. That's my personal opinion, so you don't have to agree with that. But Ahrefs is awesome because it reports almost identical to the same information that Google has. It does rough estimations, but the estimation is like extremely close to Google by like point percentages. So because they factor in like two or three other different categories that Google doesn't factor in when determining your rank, which is whatever. But what I want you to understand is that you guys, your domain rating and your homepage rating should be stronger than what they are based on how many backlinks that you guys have, and how many referring domains that you have. Good news is that you're not spamming. So like you had up to probably about 1,800 backlinks that you could have additional into having these referring domains. Because the thing is that for one referring domain, you want to make sure that they have no more than 20 other links going to a different website, or else it becomes spammy. And then people like to think, or Google likes to think that you really don't have anything to show to the world, and then they'll throw you back further than where you are. So we need to honestly look at increasing maybe the amount of referring domains you have with higher quality. But that's like something I wouldn't focus on too much right now because you're not doing so bad in it, to be honest. But the next part of what we're going to talk about are your keywords, and that ties directly into your content. So the more content you have, the more opportunities you have to rank for specific keywords. And when you're talking about ranking locally within an area, you always want to include that area in order for Google to give you credit for it. So I come over here and I check out and I see where you guys are getting ranked for San Diego numbers. But what I realize is that you're not on the front page for majority of these, which means that we need to go and we need to tackle these keywords that you're using in order for you to get on the front page. Like, I'll be honest with you, remodel contractor San Diego doesn't get searched a lot, and the keyword density is high. And if you're running ads, you're paying a lot for it, which is why you're on the second page of Google instead of the first, because this requires keywords that are usually this high, this dense. They require a lot of links to a lot of trusted websites. So you need at least like 50 or 60 trusted websites that you have to be linked to. And that's not talking about 50 or 60 websites in total. It's 50 or 60 trusted websites that you're linked to. So that's websites with really high domain rating. So your number one problem right now is that for everything that has to do with San Diego, you're not getting ranked keyword wise on the front page. So you're getting a little traffic from San Diego bathroom designs, and you're getting a little traffic from patio enclosures. I'm just pointing out the places where you're ranked number one. Hardscape San Diego, or not number one, you're ranked on the front page, and then San Diego bathroom design. So you're missing out on everything else because you're not ranked on the front page of Google for that. Now, it's different if you're getting ranked because you're paying for ads. If you're spending money on ads, I would expect that you'd be spending a lot because you're not on the front page of Google, and ranking organically honestly would just put more money back in your pocket. So next, I'm just going to show you briefly what your competitor's doing, because they've got obviously fewer referring domains and fewer backlinks, but they have 6 times as much traffic as you, 7 times as much traffic as what you have. So we want to see kind of what they're doing. So I'm going to type in the same thing here, San Diego, and just see how some of the keywords that they're ranking for. And automatically you can tell already. So for majority of their keywords up here that you see that they're getting credit for, that they're ranked in position 1 for, have to do with San Diego, and we need to do the same thing for you. And it's growing. They're getting credit for other ones, for getting credit for other keywords as well. Which, not to say that you can't have those, because you can. Same thing here. Like, they're ranked. A lot of the keywords that they're getting their most traffic from, they're ranked on the front page of Google. So that means if we come over here and we take what they've got and we scale ourselves to getting the same quality of what they have as far as referring domains, which I am allowed to see, and so if you use this tool, it gives you the opportunity, it gives you an upper hand to go out and try and figure out how you can accompany or how you can acquisition the same types of referring domains. And once you see that they're all high, like majority are high rated domains. So lastly, Raul, I just want to talk about the importance of you being in the Google Maps pack. And this is about citations. So citations are pretty much the representation of the online directory. So that's where you're going to put you guys' business, your business name, your phone number, your address, all that stuff is where you're going to list it at. And so the higher the rating of the website for the directory that you put your information on, the higher Google will rank you in the Google Map pack. And then, yes, that does correlate directly with your organic ranking on the front page. So, like, if you rank higher on the front page, you're automatically going to get a boost to be ranked higher in the Google Map Pack. But if you're not on the front page, it's imperative that you be cited properly in order for you to be able to be in the top 3 of the Google Map Packs. So those are the things I told you I was going to cover today, just to kind of make sure that I gave you detailed what you guys can do right now to improve your customer base. I know paving is not, maybe San Diego pavers is not your keyword, but you guys are missing out on hundreds of clients, which is in turn turns out to thousands of dollars that you're not getting because you're not ranking for the proper keywords or additional keywords. And it all, again, depends on how big you want your business to be. But I was looking at just your San Diego branch, and if you apply these things, you'll see a change immediately. So if you want my assistance with doing that, we can talk some more about it. You can give me a call at 770-527-7297. If not, and you guys want to do it yourself, I'm completely fine with that. All I'm asking, Raul, is that you just send me a email and let me know that I added some value to you guys, that I actually gave you something that was beneficial to you, or maybe suggest where there was some information that you would have liked to have seen that you didn't see. So again, I hope to hear from you, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to check this video out.